Welcome back, Hawk Family. Today we're gonna be jumping into what is a split and how do I pick the right split for myself. So we're going over the ins and outs of workouts and the breakdown of what to do throughout the week. So let's jump into all the basic shit. So you're new to the gym, you just signed up, or let's just say you've been at the gym and you don't know what the fuck you've been doing. You're like, I don't know, I just kind of come in here and work out. I don't really know what I'm doing. But now you want to take it a little bit more serious. You're like, I want to make an improvement in my life. How do I pick the right workout split for me? So what a workout split is basically a repeatable pattern of workouts that you can do throughout the week or whatever throughout the month. So for example, I've been on my split for almost 10 months now, doing the same workouts every single day, every single week for 10 months. Some of the most common splits that we hear, let's go over the most common ones. We hear the bro split. What is a bro split? Everyone always says the bro split's like arms, chest, back, legs, more arms, more chest, more arms, more chest, more arms, because all the bros like to do arms and chest. That's like a bro split. So you break that down very, very tightly between single body parts. Other ones that are super, super common, push, pull legs. They call it PPL. Push, pull legs. Movements that involve pushing, like chest and shoulders, and movements that involve pulling, like back and biceps. And then, of course, legs, so hamstrings and quads. So that's a very common one. You hear the bro split, you hear the push-pull legs. There are some really complicated ones, like a Smolov squat program where you squat 7 times a week. Those are a lot more of the more advanced, and more importantly, those are very specialized. You're looking to get something out of that program. If I were to be joining a gym and I'm like, I just want some basic ass shit, you're probably gonna pick something that's gonna get you into the gym consistently and only 3 to 4 times a week. If I'm a new person, I don't want to be hitting the gym 5 to 6 times a week. First off, one, because my recovery is going to suck. I'm going to be sore as balls all the time. I'm not going to be able to recover from that. And more importantly, right, we're just trying to build consistency here. Getting in the gym 7 times a week for most people is pretty hard. And so we don't want to set the expectation we're going to be going to the gym a bunch. And then once we fail that expectation, a lot of people will just stop coming to the gym in general. So let's set our expectations super low. Let's jump into push-pull legs because that's only 3 times a week. So if I were a beginner, push-pull legs is a very simple thing to do. Now, how I would have it set up is I would not do push-pull legs. I would do legs, and then I would do push-pull. So legs, quads, hamstrings. You could pick whatever movements you want for those movements. And then push would be chest, shoulders, and triceps because you're pushing when you're doing chest and shoulders, right? We're pushing the weight away from us. Pulling is movements where we're pulling the weights towards us. So bicep curls, back movements. Even if you want to do like a little bit of the rear delts, the upper back, you could consider that a part of pulling. So a legs push pull workout split is very simple, is very repeatable, and you get in the gym 3 times a week. So let's just say you did legs on a Monday, you did push on a Wednesday, and you did pull on a Friday. It gives you the weekend to take time off, and it gives you Tuesday and Thursday recover so you're not feeling like you're coming into the gym the next day super beat up. So that's something I would consider a very easy workout split. Now, if you want to take that, punch that into like ChatGPT or an AI program and be like, hey chat, give me a workout routine for legs, push, pull, and it'll give you like 5 exercises for each one of those. I don't want to make this too long, so we're not going to jump into all that crap. A little bit more of an intermediate. So let's just say you've been coming to the gym for a while, you have a basic understanding of some exercises, but you want to spice things up a little bit. Wink, wink. And you want to make things a little bit more serious. So when I say serious, you're not going to bring a candlelight dinner to the gym and eat it with your significant other. But when I say serious, you're looking to actually get some type of gains out of the gym. Something like a bro split would be great. And a bro split specifically is not certain movements. You can pick what you want. So for me, one of my favorite splits that I ever did was I did back and biceps together, or I did like back and chest together. I love doing back and chest. That was one of my favorite splits I did. So it was like back and chest, shoulders and arms, and then I separated my legs and I did a hamstring day and a quad day. I still do that. So I'll go over what my split looks like right now. So I do legs, I do quads on a Monday, I do push on a Tuesday, which is like more of my chest day, and then I do Wednesday as my back day, my back and biceps day, Thursday as a rest day. So again, Monday quads, Friday hamstrings. So I do legs twice a week. Yeah, I'm sick in the fucking head. My coach wants me to do that. It is what it is. And then Saturdays, I do another push day on Saturdays because I'm really trying to bring my chest and my shoulders up. Determine how you, kind of the areas of focus that you want to go after, and then you can build your split around that. So that's basically what a split is. How do I pick what I want? Some of the basic things, just to recap for you guys, is you want something that is going to be consistent, that's not going to get you overloaded or underloaded in the gym. So we don't want something that's going to have you in the gym 7 days a week if you're not capable of doing that. Let's say you have kids, a busy job, a crazy life. Probably 7 days a week isn't going to work for you. But you also don't want something where you're only coming in once or twice a week. You're not going to get anything out of that. So somewhere in the middle there. So now we can jump into some of the other details about workout goals and what are we looking to expect to get out of the gym. So you're like, okay, now I understand what a split is. What am I looking to get out of the gym? Guys, this is something that I think that people are missing in their entire lives, not only in the gym, is what goal do I want to get out? Decisions that we make when we're in the gym, in life, whatever, becomes so much easier when we just determine what goal we want. So for example, like I said earlier in the video, my goal this split is to bring up legs and it's to bring up my chest and my shoulders. That's why I'm doing legs twice a week. I'm doing my push days twice a week. So pick a goal that you want to work on. And by the way, everyone's gonna be like, well, I want to lose body fat. I want a fucking six pack. That is nutrition based. And you cannot spot reduce body fat. So don't be like, I'm gonna do fucking core 8 times a week. You can't fucking get a core, you can't get a six pack if you do abs every day. That's built in the kitchen. How we eat throughout the food, that's a separate video. You can click that right here. We're gonna go over that at a different time, but we're talking about exercises here. Where do I wanna build muscle mass? So pick what your end goal looks like. If your end goal is to fucking run 5 miles, you know, maybe you should be on the treadmill. You probably shouldn't be lifting weights right away. Is lifting weights can help you? Yeah. But if your goal is to do that, then why the heck are you lifting weights? Go run miles or whatever the fuck they do. Nothing against people who run, by the way. Pick your goal, determine what your goal is. Second is recovery. You can only pick a split that you can recover from. If you are sore all the time, if I did legs on a Monday and then quads on Tuesday, my legs are gonna be shot all the time. There's no way I'm gonna get adequate recovery out of that. I'm gonna feel like dog shit all the time. So don't do like back-to-back leg day, leg day, leg day, like we see some people do in the gym. They come and hit legs 4 times a week. You can't recover from that, guys. The way to build muscle is you have to be able to recover. And then also the last thing is you want to have fun. Like you don't want to come to the gym and absolutely hate your life. Is it hard? Yeah, you're going to sweat. Should it be hard? It should be hard. But don't come in and do CrossFit if you fucking hate CrossFit. Don't come in and squat if you fucking hate squatting. If you're going to do something that, not that you don't want to do, I don't always look forward to doing quads or whatever it is, but I don't come into the gym and absolutely be like, I hate it here. Don't do something you absolutely dislike. Go do something that you actually want to, you know, like get some benefit out of, basically. So those are the top 3 things, guys. Again, we appreciate you. Hope you got something out of this. And obviously follow along for the next couple of videos that are in our beginner series. If there's any questions, leave us a comment, shoot us a like, a subscribe, and we'll see you in the next videos. Peace.